What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Today's video, as you can tell, is Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. Why? Because I finally found a Qtron, the Qtron Plus. Finally. My Qtron has been broken for like 6 months now, so I've been avoiding really anything that has the Mutron Qtron effect, Theory is Dead wise, like Estimated Profit, Fire on the Mountain, Shakedown Street, like Feel Like a Stranger. No, some of my few favorites. But thankfully, shout out to the John Mayer Gear Lounge on Facebook, to Adrian, who helped me find the Qtron in Orange County. I picked it up on Monday, 2 days ago from when you're seeing this video. It hasn't gotten unplugged yet. It's so good. And as you'll see in a bit, my signal chain, the effects loop is amazing. So this is Theory is Dead, but first up, let's show the chain, because I know people are going to ask what are the settings on the Qtron and the octave pedal. So let's grab the camera and see the effects. So today's rig, I am using my PRS John Mayer Super Eagle in the bridge and middle position with no coil splitting, no EQ, no treble boost. Into the creme de la creme pedal de jour today, the Electro Harmonix Qtron Plus. As you can see, the settings are relatively simple and relatively set it and forget it, right? The important ones being the peak at around 7 o'clock and gain around noon. And that's going straight into my Fender Hot Rod Deluxe with the settings, as you can see now, with a bit more reverb than I would usually use. Reverb's on about like 2.5. Ha! That's a lot of reverb. And then in the loop of the Qtron Plus, I have the Boss OC3. As you can see the settings there, direct level is pretty high, and the rest is pretty simple. Again, set and forget it for these type of settings. And so that is the rig for today. Alrighty, so there's the rig. Without any further ado, here is Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. So Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street is here thanks to the Qtron. Man, what a song, what a effect with the Qtron Plus. You can also put the octave to the effects loop with the amp with more reverb than you need to get that splash effect. Man, oh man, what a song. One of my favorite songs to hear at a Gratefuldead, Dead & Co. show, whatever you want to call it. And such a fun song. So today, Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. Obviously, we'll look at the main riff, the verse, the pre-chorus, the chorus, right? As well as how you can maneuver yourself through the changes in the solo section, right? It's not really rocket science, but it's all about how do you connect these dots and how do you make the movement flow so it sounds like one sentence, right? So first off, we'll start with this famous D minor chord. If you want, you can also hit that A on the 5th fret of the low E string, make it sound a little bigger. Right? And now the riff is pure D minor. Right? It's just F, E, D, F, F, E, E, D. Now the climb up to the first chord of the verse. And the climb up is D, E, F, F, G, A. Right? So all together. Right? And the verse chords, I play them G, C triad on the 5th fret of the D, G, B string, F major to B flat triad. I've also heard that being a C9, but that to me doesn't really fit right. I like that B flat more. It's that flat 6 in the D minor scale. So I play it F, B flat. Right? Again, as you guys know, I'm playing it not really trying to focus on anyone's style, just how I would play it. No, so there's no really transcription on a solo or whatever. It just, I guess, how I would play it. So again, F, C, F, B flat, right? Riff. G, B flat. Now the transition to the pre-chorus, which is the F. But now it's how can we get there by playing a quick lick? Well, just use your D minor scale and just do something like that, something like that, right? D minor lick because F is the flat 3, so just make a little pathway and get to the the F. You can play the F here with the open E string. You can play the F here, play the F up here, right? I'm assuming you all know your triads by now because I say almost in every video, triads are everything. So the pre-chorus would go F, E minor, back to F, E minor, E flat minor passing chord to D minor, to G, and I end that G with a little vamp on the F, the flat 7, F sharp, G chromatic. So altogether that's right. Now the cool thing, you can play something like that for the first verse of the song, right? The first go around. The second go around, if you want to elevate it just a little bit, you could just revoice those F chords, right? And just do with a little lick in between. Right? Have fun with it. You're playing the exact same chords, but the voicing can just make the feel of the song raise up just a bit, right? Playing that F here, triad, a little lick, because F and E are just a half step apart. So just do a little lick in F major, and there's your E. Right? E, D minor, G triad here, and really the world's your oyster with the licks and how you want to make it sound. Really bright, super dark, that's all up to you. Now the chorus, nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. That's a vamp, how I hear it at least, is like a C7. Right? And really, for the lead guitar playing phrases, I think less is more. I know Mayer will do like something more busy. Garcia will have just do something less busy, more space, and just, I guess, more feel, right? So all you're playing really is just C7 as your chord, and then you're just playing really C blues. however you want to play it. Right? The world's your oyster. And you get back by hitting that D flat and then jumping to the minor third of the D minor, that F. And then repeat. At that point comes the solo. And the cool thing with the solo is just what you're playing are the changes to this G, C, F, B flat, D minor. Right, you're playing over those changes as well as the F, to the E minor, right? To the D minor, G, and then that same F again. That's C7. So what are some ideas we can do over these solo sections? Well, I think the most important part is you have to know where your scale shapes are, right? So if we're doing G, right? Something like that. F, same idea. Right? Where's your D minor? Where's your E minor? Here. Right? Because as you know your shapes and where you want to go, the easier it'll be to connect the dots. Right? So playing this G to F progression with, the C after the G and the B flat after the F, they're sort of like passing tones. So really you're just playing G, F in reality. So what you could do is, you can do something as simple as that, and you just played G, F, back to the D minor. Again. Right? more time. Vamp over D minor. G. G triad. F triad. D minor pentatonic. F, now again for the bridge. And over there you can do right? So over the F major and the bridge, or the pre-chorus, sorry, you're playing F major. Then playing E minor over the E minor. F major over F. E minor over E. D minor over D. And then C minor pentatonic blues over that C7. Now, if you have a Qtron Plus, I would say for fun, that's where you can input the octave, would be in the solo section over that C7. So here I just put on the octave, the Boss OC3 in the effects loop of the Qtron. Right? Because that's the almost the crescendo of the soloing section that adds a cool effect just to change what the audience is hearing. So have fun with it. Again, the solo section isn't so crazy. Over the major chords, you're playing the major scale. Over the minor, you're playing the minor scale. But where it does come in the practicing and putting in the hours is, one, knowing your scale shapes, and two is how do you connect the scale so it's seamless and flawless, right? This is where I always say, look at the guitar like a keyboard. When you're playing F and G, you want to see those as the white keys on the guitar, so you know whichever note you hit, doesn't matter where you're in those keys, right? The more you know where the notes on the guitar, the more you know your scale shapes, your triads, the less thinking you do and the more freedom you have. So the last thing you think about is just, well, I played this solo here. Let's try a different type of solo. Same idea, same concept in the soloing techniques, but let's make a totally different solo, right? So have fun with it. Shakedown Street is such a great song. Pull out some Spotify playlists of Shakedown Street, like in my last video. Share with Garcia, share with some Mayer, some J-Rad, Dark Star Orchestra, Further, etc. See how they sound, how they play it, how they approach the soloing section, the effects they use, how they use the Qtron or the Mutron or whatever. Have fun, make it yourself, make it your own song, and that was Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. All right, guys, that is Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. What an effect, the Qtron. Such a fun effect, especially when having the octave in the loop. A lot of great tones on the sensitivity of how you play the guitar, which pickup you choose from, a lot of tones there. So again, that is Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. I really appreciate the support you guys have given me over the past couple of months. And these lessons are so much fun to make. So there goes another one, Theory is Dead, Shakedown Street. If you like this video, please press like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.